Welcome to this video. This is just me creating for my past self. So, if you're watching this, this is me, this is you from the future. I just want to tell you that we did it. We made it. We are living the life of our desires because we believed in ourselves. Welcome to this video where I'll be talking about my journey through what I thought to be the most difficult thing in my life. Very challenging. Here I have this book where I wrote each and every one of my desires, and I went to the bottom. I kept asking myself all these questions to know where this desire came from. Currently, I am living the life of my desire. I'm living in my desired reality, and this video is just a confirmation for my past self that it happened. Let me start with what questions I asked myself and how that helped me. What do I love to do? So, first, I defined what I love to do, and I answered that I love to help others, not just human beings, but all living beings. And what do I want to do? I want to spread love. What do I love to do? I love to help others. What do I want to do? I want to spread love. What makes me happy? Living in my desires. Now, okay, so now we know all this, but then I wrote to myself, what is my desire? If that is what makes me happy, and if I want to do something that makes me happy for a living, I need to know what that something is. So, what is my desire? To go out of my hometown to a completely new place and start a new life. That was my desire, and that is exactly how my life took place. That is exactly what I wrote, and that is what I wanted to do. But at that time, I thought it wasn't possible for me to do something so big. First of all, I was held back by the limiting beliefs that others projected onto me. First, I was like, I cannot do this. I had this urge to do this, but I was afraid. I was scared. What if I lose everything? What if I don't survive there? But these were just self limiting beliefs. The fear is self limiting, and the people who do not have the courage to do something or to do the thing that they want to do because they fear or they are scared of what the outcome is, that's where people lose themselves. That is where they stop going after their dreams because they are afraid. And the other thing is, people get too comfortable in their comfort zone and they think that it's just impossible to go out of it. That if I go out of this comfort zone, I am not going to survive. But that's completely untrue because in this comfort zone, you are going to suffer, and outside of it you are going to live, not survive but live your dream. The other question that I wrote is, what else do I love? And I answered myself by saying I love to express myself, to show myself to the world. I love creation. I love to be recognized for the art that I create, and I love to be recognized for my beauty. And that is the literal purpose of this video because I want to create. So I'm just doing it for myself, the sake of creation, because I know I have this potential, this art inside me, and if I just started creating, I'm going to do great things. This is like the universe gifted it. God gifted this to me, and I am meant to show it to this world. Otherwise, I'd be in death. Then I wrote, why do I have this desire? Because obviously, I wanted to know the root cause of this desire in order to know the significance of this desire and why it is important for me to achieve it. And I wrote such big paragraphs. These are not just paragraphs, these are pages on why I wanted, so that I could understand the significance of my desire and it would, strengthen my focus and help me manifest. But the thing is, when you are manifesting, you have to let go of the outcome. And first of all, you have to let go of every limiting belief. My parents told me that it was impossible for me, or like a person like me who didn't have enough money. They said that I didn't have enough resources, but I have everything. I had, so what else do I need? I had internet, and that is the best resource, I think. And through the internet I learned how to do this, how to manifest and everything. So nobody can tell me that I don't have enough resources to make this happen when I've been gifted this whole world for myself. So obviously it's not about resources, it's about your limiting beliefs. Nobody should have the potential to limit you, not even yourself. The universe is limitless. Do you not know the cosmos? Like if you look at those videos, you know there is no limit. We still haven't found the end of this space. The universe is literally limited. Why would you put a limit on yourself? If you know that the universe is limited, why would you let somebody else put a limit on yourself? Because it's not literally somebody else putting a limit on yourself, it's you who are putting a limit on yourself by believing those. You just be limitless. I am limitless, that's what I kept saying myself again and again. And if okay, if somebody else can get it, you can as well. We are all humans. We are all humans and we have equal potential. God has gifted us with equal potential. If somebody else can achieve their dreams, why can't you? You can. Only you are pushing yourself down because you are too afraid. Why are you afraid? I know you can be scared. Even I was scared, but then we don't have to be scared. You don't have to fear something that is all literally meant for you. Our brain has this tendency to go back to old patterns instead of new things because it doesn't know what is going to happen if we try something new. But if we do the same thing again and again, it knows what's going to happen. But that is stopping you from growth, that is stopping you from development, from evolving. Because only when I stopped repeating those old patterns and I loved change. I had so many experience in my life that made me love change, because every time I embraced change I got something even I didn't even think it was possible. So the thing is, tell your brain to shut up and focus on change, because only then are you going to achieve your dreams or receive the thing that you want the most. Then I went to the root cause. I asked myself what was stopping me from being my future self, and I wrote it out and I started working on that. And then I also wrote a big I win and some affirmations to help me uh, manifest my desires. And manifestation is literally the easiest form of getting what you want, because you don't even have to work hard for that. You only have to work on yourself and yeah, on your mind, on your mindset, on your beliefs. And if you are that person that is supposed to achieve or receive those blessings, then you are going to receive those blessings. Time is just an illusion. If you want something, you already have it. Time is just an illusion to make you think that you don't have it already. But if you want something, you already have it. And this is what I realized when I reflect to my past, and that is what I think. That is the conclusion that I've come across, that time is just an illusion, because everything that I wanted in my past, I have now. I have now. So time was just an illusion to make me think that I don't have it already. And the best thing that happened to me in my life was nobody believing in me. So I had this desire. I told people, and they were like, "It's impossible. You cannot make this happen. It's just impossible for your circumstances. For the circumstances that you are in, it's not possible for you." And that is when I realized I had only two options: one, to suffer, and the other is to believe in myself. And at that point in my life, I already knew that I had to believe in myself because I'm not going to let myself suffer. God has gifted me with life, so why would I suffer? God has literally gifted me with life. If I wanted to suffer, I would just die. But I'm not meant to die. I am meant to live. So I believed in myself, and that is the best thing that I ever did, and that is one of the best experiences that I ever had because on that is when I actually learned to believe in myself. And now that I've conquered that, I can conquer literally any other dream of mine, which seems even bigger than what this was. Don't let others belittle you, don't let them put a limit on you, and don't even blame them because you cannot blame them for living the life that is meant for them. If others, the people around you, are not meant to have that wisdom or knowledge that you possess, you cannot blame them, right? But you don't have to believe them at all. You know who you are, and nobody can take this away from you because nothing outside of you has the potential to take away from you what you have to yourself because only you know yourself the way that only you know yourself. Nobody else does. Nobody else knows you completely or can predict you at all. People only know the parts that you show them about yourself, but they do not completely know you. So if they do not know you at all, how are they going to take yourself away from you? How are they going to rob you of yourself? And the only thing that is permanent in your life is yourself. From the day you were born till the day you will die, you are going to have yourself and nobody else. Because people are going to be there, but not forever. Everything is temporary. Everything outside of you is temporary. What's permanent is what's within you. You are within yourself. God is within you, and the universe is within you. This is always going to be permanent, and everything else is supposed to be temporary. Change is the only constant. So, why would you believe somebody else when they are not living your life and they don't know your desires? They don't know the significance or importance of your desires, or they don't even know what you are meant to do in life. So, why would you listen to them? They have their own lives to decide over, and you have your own life to decide over. You have to make your mistakes your own self, yourself. You have to make your own mistakes yourself because otherwise, you won't learn. And I trust myself enough to know that whatever I am doing is the best for me. So even if I make mistakes, I'm going to learn from them, and I'm meant to make that mistake. At least I won't regret it, you know, because at least I tried. Even if I make a mistake, at least I tried, and I'm not going to regret it for the rest of my life. And I know that I am in control of my life, not anybody else. That is all I like to say, that you made it and that you have done it. Just keep believing in yourself. It's not far away. You already have it within you. Time is just an illusion. So think about it. Don't give up and keep believing in yourself. It's not that far. It's literally there. It's literally what you want is already there. And time is just an illusion. It is all a part of a process that is supposed to happen. If you think that you do not already have something that you want, that's because you have to undergo some changes in order to be the person that has it. So don't, yeah, just trust in the process, and you are living the life of your desires.